Hi everyone, welcome to the first of the Downs View staff videos for Makaton Reminders. For those of you that have been to my sessions before, you will already know this, but Makaton was created by 3 speech therapists based on BSL to support people that have communication difficulties, both receptive difficulties, so understanding, and also expressive difficulties, so communicating outwardly. We at Downs View just have a few rules to try and make sure that we stay as consistent as we can going through all the different sites and in all the different classes. So here they are. Firstly, use your dominant hand when you're signing. So for the majority of us, our dominant hand is the hand that we write with. So for me, that's my right hand. For some of you, it might be your left hand. That just means that your dominant hand is the hand that is doing the majority of the work, while your non-dominant hand is like a prop to it. Next up, don't sign every word. I know that as people improve in their Makaton, it can become really tempting to put in more and more signs and use them as much as possible because it's fun and it's clever. But know your audience. If you are working with someone that can only understand one key word, then you only want to be signing one key word, because otherwise you don't know which word they're going to understand. So if I say to someone that I want them to go and sit down, I'd probably just sign to them, go and sit down, and just do the sign for sit, but probably in the direction I want them to go and sit, not on my lap. It might be that you have a student that can understand slightly more, so you might want to put in a couple extra words or increase their sentence structure as they get progressively better in their understanding of Makaton. And you might also have people who are very good at communicating with Makaton, and so you really want to be increasing their knowledge and their sign base as much as possible. So you might be increasing the amount of Makaton signs that you're using exponentially. But it's about knowing that person and adjusting it to that person. We want to give them the best chance of understanding us. Number 3, always speak with your signs. The idea of Makaton is that it's there to support speech, not to replace it. So we want to be making sure that as we're speaking, we're signing alongside it. So don't give them the sign and then take away the word, because again, that's not giving them the best chance of them understanding you. We want to give them as many clues as we can. And then tied into that is to always use your face as well. We are giving them all of these clues, and our face is a huge one. That's what they're going to be looking at while you're speaking to them, while you're signing to them. If you're telling them that you feel sad, but you're smiling the whole way through it, then that's not giving them the best chance of understanding what that word means. So just think about that. And like if you're using a questioning sign, like where, then you want to look questioning while you're doing it. Where is it? Finally, a little bonus rule that I don't normally mention, but just to consider everything that's going on around your hands. This is really for students that heavily rely on Makaton. And so they're looking at your hands a lot, and they really need to have a clear background for them to be able to read your hands. If my wrists are covered in bracelets and my nails are painted and I've got a polka dot top on and there's like flashing lights behind me, then there's a lot of distractions and it's making it a lot harder for them to look at my hands. This isn't to say that you have to dress like this every time that you're signing to someone that uses Makaton, but it's just to consider it. And also, if they're not understanding you, then could it be because there's too much going on? And do you maybe need to minimize that down? That's everything for now, so thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.